Indian players come out and start making a name for themselves. Seasons ago, Abhishek Porel, now he's prospering into one of those mainstays for the capital side. Look at Ravi Singh, Vijay earlier. And right through the preparation of Madhav as well, preparation of making sure, he says he's had 5 variations to coming into this IPL. It's not easy, Bish, having 5 variations.
I would love to have had that. But it's great to see the young players, Sunny and Anjum, as you talk. Yash Rajpunja, born in Abu Dhabi. We've talked, he's had a good start to his IPL career. Not in the field perhaps tonight. But he talks about McNeil Norona, who's come in as a replacement player for Ramakrishna Ghosh. Both of them roomed when they were on trial for the Rajasthan Royals a couple of seasons ago. Of course, McNeil, born in Dubai, or grew up in Dubai, and then coming to Karnataka. So wonderful to see these young batters, bowlers, quicks, spinners. 50 up, 50 without loss.
ये मेरा प्लेसमेंट और ये पारुल यूनिवर्सिटी के टॉप प्लेसमेंट्स।
प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच सिर्फ एक, लेकिन जियो हॉटस्टार पे T20 लीग देखते हुए हर कोई बन सकता है विनर ऑफ द मैच। जीतो धन धनाधन। मैच देखते हुए जीतो टैब पर जाओ, नए कॉन्टेस्ट खेलो, आसान सवालों के जवाब दो और जीतो धमाकेदार इनाम जैसे मोबाइल फोन और वाउचर्स। जीतो धन धनाधन।
On JioStar, click here. Order your food, grab exciting discounts without missing a single ball. Match on, munch on.
Love to keep an eye on KL Rahul here. 50 of the partnership has come up in 27 balls, driven largely by the recent exploits of Abhishek Porel, who's had that rather nasty bruise to show off tomorrow, but he's responded the right way. Here's Adam Mill. If you're a Rajasthan Royals fan, you look at this and think of what might have been very early on. There, you take that catch every single day with your eyes closed. And then thereafter, young Abhishek Porel has just gone from strength to strength. He's 27 of 14. Played some powerful shots, some deft touches. He's taken a lot of pressure off KL Rahul, who's, like some others, just waned a little bit as the season's gone along. We've seen it with Jurel before he got the runs today, with Jaiswal, even with Jofra Archer and Nandre Berger and players like those.
Yeah, and it's great to see, Harsha. You see other players growing around the mainstays. The experienced players. Just allows them time to breathe. Stage of the tournament, that's exactly what you need. Particularly when DC were trying to find the right balance of the side.
He is back. Don't worry about waning results. That was a shot straight out of the KL Rahul playbook.
And he's had that time to get his eye in on the non-striker end. When you're looking at the striker giving the tonk, he's sending the ball to different parts of the ground, you understand what is it that you require to do. He needed that time off after 20 overs of wicket keeping, and that confidence is there after the shot. He would know the fluency, the head start, 58 without loss in the 5th over. This is a good start by Capitals.
KL Rahul just doing KL Rahul things. Gone past 500 runs in a season yet again. He's a bank. He's an absolute bank. 500 run bank year upon year upon year. He gives you 500 runs. And now this year, at a very, very good strike rate too. You look up there, Virat Kohli, strike rate 165, KL Rahul 178. Those are not numbers you associated with them 5 or 6 years ago. He's ridden his luck today. We all learnt English at school, isn't it? I'm still learning English. I'm told the expression for that is that Rahul's luck is lucking. Apparently that's the modern lingo.
Well, certainly worth another look. How balanced, how quickly does he pick up length? Super fast. Delivery upwards of 140, 145 and pulled well in front of square. Plenty of time in control.
The thing is, isn't it, when someone's bowling at 140 plus, if you can hit in front of square, that's brilliant. If you can feel like that, that is awesome. From Donovan Ferreira, 10 of the over, 60 for no loss.
मंडे आइएगा सब पेपर्स के साथ.
सारे पेपर्स हैं सर. How can I avoid multiple bank visits for my home loan?
अब Rapido पे first ride free. Pehli ride free wali ride Rapido.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार. विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी.
Sometimes with this, you can see the light glistening off the droplets. As we watch Brijesh Sharma try and pick up a wicket in the power play. Here's a new question in the new AI mode in Google search. How is the option of DRS for extras helping bowlers and batters? Okay, more precise way to ensure fair play. With wides and no balls, empowers bowlers to defend their skills against marginal calls, which all along were what the umpire's eye was telling you. Ensures batters get every run they deserve. Rewards accuracy, makes every delivery count. You can know much more by asking another question right after this. There's a lot you can ask. I asked Google AI mode a little while ago about whether you can say luck is lucking, and it says yes, that's modern English.
I think it asks an interesting question, Harsha, because you're always trying to add something. When you bring technology into sport, you're always trying to make a combination of, is it adding value to the game? And I think it certainly does in this instance, particularly when you talk about no balls and wides, because the potential, particularly at the back end of a game, to have a big impact is certainly there.
Such a high value tournament. There's so much riding on every game, on a win and a loss, that you want to be sure every time. My only question on that would be, if it doesn't take long, it shouldn't take long enough.
Yeah, completely agree with you. Actually, I have the same comment about quality of some of the cameras that we have at our disposal. Certainly over the last half a dozen years or so, have dramatically improved, and the impact in a catch being held, having full frame vision, just an absolute treat, but certainly adds value to the performance of the game.
Yes, all for it if it doesn't take too long. But you're so right about the cameras. I mean, sometimes when I'm not working on this, I'm sitting at home on a largish TV screen, and you see things that you never thought you could. Look at the catch with Tristan Stubbs today. All you had to tell was whether the fingers are underneath or on the side, and the camera told us straight away. These people do a great job of bringing us the pictures. 4 more. Jay, he's woken up since he acquired that bruise from Archer. And what they're doing very well here, Delhi Capitals, is the best part of the Rajasthan Royals batting came in the first 10 or 12 overs. And they're matching that at this stage.
Yeah, he's counted Jofra Archer's pace. Brajesh's pace is obviously not going to be challenging him enough. It's just about the adjustment of the downswing, waiting to placing that ball behind square. That's why Riyan Parag is constantly having a chat with his bowler. Readjust your field or bowl to your field.
Finds a gap for 4, and this is the best of them all. Just the timing, the flow of the bat, and it leads to the Delhi Capitals' highest power play score this year. 72 for no loss after 6. They're in the driver's seat at the moment, and all the discussion as we head into the little break into the Sieta strategic timeout will all be in the Rajasthan Royals camp.
अल्ट्रा रेयर म्यूजियम ग्रेड डायमंड दुनिया में बस कुछ ही लोगों के पास है।
इससे अनोखा क्या है?
कमला पसंद, सिर्फ एक अनोखा स्वाद। कमला पसंद पान मसाला।
Excellent shot here. Oh, the match is getting really interesting. So are the deals on Jio Hotstar. So why wait? On Jio Hotstar, click here. Order your food. Grab exciting discounts without missing a single ball. Match on, munch on.
And that might be a run out. No, it isn't. They've done it. RCB.
CSK Hunt top 4. SRH Chase top 2. It's now or never in the race to playoffs. Monday, 6:30 p.m.
Well, in pursuit of 194, they have got off to a brilliant start. Chance went a begging at short 45. KL Rahul, he's a player that you do not want to give a second chance to. Since then has accumulated and sat back and watched stylish left-hander and Abhishek Patel score around the ground. Different stages just utilise the pace on offer, and that was as good as most of them. Back foot drive, the final ball of the power play. There we have it. Delhi Capitals still require 122 from 84 deliveries. Just coming into the phase of the game where the Delhi Capitals bounced back in the first innings with the ball, but in firm control of this run chase.
$122 to get required rate. Now 8.71. They're going at 12. 2 shots stand out for me. The KL Rahul pull in over mid-wicket and the back foot punch by Abhishek Patel. There you are, that's the end of the Sieta strategic timeout. 72 for no loss. Right, here is your chance to build your own explosive T20 squad. Right, who's been the most complete leader this season? If you want to participate, head over to the Star Sports social media handles and cast your vote. Vote for your favorite captain now. So strategic timeout for some, other kind of timeout for Abhishek Patel, who's come back a little lighter. Dasun Shanaka comes on. When he started his career, he was more bowler than he is at the moment. Just over medium pace, swinging the ball both ways. but increasingly he's become sort of one of 6 bowlers rather than one of 5. But he's got a big job to do today, because they're playing a bowler short, Rajasthan Royals, and trying to beef up their batting. And you saw that today with Punjab as well. Played a bowler short today in an attempt to beef up the batting. Doesn't always work.
No, and certainly under pressure. The run rate isn't going anywhere. In firm control of it are the Delhi Capitals. So Rian Parag and his bowling unit are going to have to think of different ways to try and manufacture pressure. I say they're behind the game at the moment. Singles and the odd 2 on offer through the leg side to both of these batters with the field that is set. So how do they find a way of building dot ball pressure?
He had so much time to play that. It was short, wide, not the quickest. And the form that Abhishek Porel is in, 120 odd kilometers an hour, with no fielder down at third, it's too easy.
It's easy, but it's also got to be very much controlled. He's played that shot earlier as well against Brijesh Sharma from the other end. This time he just understands the fact that he can't do much with the height that this ball had gained from Shanaka, but he's also well aware of the fact that he will go over the fielder who's standing at short third, and he's a tall man, Yashraj Punja. So well played, Abhishek Porel.
Points table's going to look very interesting. Just 8.5 runs to go. Delhi Capital wins this. The very best that Rajasthan Royals can reach is 16. They drop one more game somewhere. They only go up to 14. Punjab can go to 15. Keep your eyes open for Chennai Super Kings. They win remaining 2 games. They've got a very good chance of qualifying with 16. But if they drop a game too, and they're playing tomorrow, then they could end up with 14. I'm looking at that table and thinking 15 is a good number. And I didn't think we'd say that 3 weeks ago. There he goes, KL Rahul. That is a brilliant shot. Class, elegance, power. Didn't need to hit it too high.
Yeah, touch too full is Dasun Shanaka on this occasion. KL Rahul, given it was already 8 off the over, wasn't really looking for a boundary, but this is right in the slot. Over pitching, possibly looking to go Yorker length. Only a short hit straight back over his head.
See what else that points table is telling me. Intriguingly, Punjab Kings have lost 6 games in a row. They win their last game, go up to 15. They're still in the mix. When they finish 15, all they want is for Rajasthan Royals to lose 1 more, Chennai to lose 1 more, and then keep an eye on net run rate. They're 0.23. KKR could come up there. If KKR win 2 games and win them substantially, KKR's 15 could go up, take them above Punjab. So there's teams all the way down to 7 that can qualify, and there will be, as the stats people will point out, little probability somewhere of 14 points making the cut, but too much has to happen, I think. I haven't studied that enough. 13 of the over, 85 for no loss.
Help me restore Papa G's ESD.
ये मेरा प्लेसमेंट और ये पारुल यूनिवर्सिटी के टॉप प्लेसमेंट्स।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
They might well celebrate. Delhi Capitals are looking very good here. 85 for no loss, scoring at over 12 and over, needing 8.4. Here's Yashraj Punja. Is he really taller than... I heard Bish say he's taller than Bish. Bish is a giant. He bowls about 100k slower than Bish did at his prime.
He only said he's taller. He didn't say he's reached the height, has he?
I remember an India player of that era saying, yes, Malcolm Marshall, yes, Curtly Ambrose, yes, Courtney Walsh. He even said, yes, Patrick Patterson. And then he dropped his voice and he said, but that man, Ian Bishop. Through the onside, we saw Virat Kohli play that shot a lot against the turn yesterday.
I actually think it's a shot that's changed how batters face spin bowlers, in particular wrist spinners, over the last 3 or 4 years. I think it's a shot that Heinrich Klaasen has pretty much perfected. Ability to not only get into position, but to hit it for 6. And therefore, it has changed the way wrist spinners have bowled, what length they need to bowl.
It was earlier today, actually, as Anjum points out. Here's a question to two batters, left-handers both, seeing Abhishek Porel as well. Free to hit against the turn, Anju. Certainly in this form of the game, but more and more in the game, we're seeing people freely hit against the turn.
I think it's about how you align yourself, or just explain the fact that you can go back deep across. It's not the easiest of shots to play. Back foot punch, especially towards mid-wicket region. It's not easy. Doesn't matter whether left-hander or right-hander. But you got to pick up length early.
Good stop in the deep. He started this over well. He needs to get out of it well. First 5 balls, only 3 runs. Not a single over so far without a boundary. So many young batters coming through in the IPL. Good to see young bowlers coming through. Well bowled. Very good over from Yashraj Punja. Only 4 of it. 89 for no loss.
How can I avoid multiple bank visits for my home loan?
प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच सिर्फ एक, लेकिन जियो हॉटस्टार पे T20 लीग देखते हुए हर कोई बन सकता है विनर ऑफ द मैच। जीतो धन धनाधन। मैच देखते हुए जीतो टैब पर जाओ, नए कॉन्टेस्ट खेलो, आसान सवालों के जवाब दो और जीतो धमाकेदार इनाम जैसे मोबाइल फोन और वाउचर्स। जीतो धन धनाधन।
A reasonable score, but it was the fall of the wickets later on in the innings really cost them. DC will be conscious of that. To a magnificent start. Only require 105 from 72.
Kick himself just a little bit there, KL, for not finding the gap.
Yes, she's been batting so well. That was short and wide. Headed straight to the field. It can be very upsetting for a batter when he thinks it's a boundary ball and it eventually ends up as a dot ball.
That 150 was confirmation of his quality and class. Such a fine player over a long period of time.
He just seems to have a lot of time. Majority of the shots that he chooses to play, but when he picks and chooses the time to play them, I think is the real skill. Magnificent innings. Highest ever score by an Indian at the IPL.
Two was the call straight away, and they'll get two easily. Abhishek Porel to 48.
Sometimes it's just a player waiting for an opportunity. He's got the opportunity to bat at the top of the order, gives him all the time in the world, but he hasn't dallied about. No dilly-dallying there for him, because he's scoring at about 178. That's a very, very good strike rate.
Abhishek Porel has been equally impressive side KL Rahul. Been a turnstile of opening partners for Rahul at the top of the order, but I really get the feeling as if Porel is now a dead cert until the end of the season. A lot of time adapted to conditions, and the majority of this partnership has taken the front seat and initiative.
Throw. 95 without loss.
जैसा कि आपने देखा, जुनून महसूस करने के लिए सिर्फ लफ्जों की जरूरत नहीं होती। अब क्रिकेट का हर एहसास पहुंचेगा क्रिकेट के हर फैन तक। देखिए ये T20 सीजन with the Indian Sign Language feed brought to you by Titan Company Limited, सिर्फ Jio Hotstar पर।
Flying in this run chase. The 15th over of the first innings, Mitchell Starc took 3 wickets in that over to turn the game on its head. Rian Parag has decisions to make. He doesn't want to let this game drift too far before he goes back to his prime bowlers. Well, that is a wonderful ball strike. 2 full. Lovely swing of the bat, and it brings up the 100 partnership between Porel and Rahul.
Yes, both of them scoring at an equal rate. You can say 49 to Porel, 44 with that straight bat at 6 to KL Rahul. Rubbing salt into Yash Raj's wounds. Yash Raj dropped him first ball for a duck at leg slip. And now Rahul's adding insult to injury with that 6.
And it probably emphasises how important Parag needs to initiate or insert Archer or Milne back into the attack. Just the ease at which they've operated at 8.5, 9 runs per over since the power play. Rather take a gamble early, spend your resources, spend those of Jofra Archer, Adam Milne, chop and change. It's not going to go the full 20 overs if DC continue with this line of rhythm. And no doubt the likes of Archer and Milne will want ball in hand to try and turn this game around for Rajasthan.
A welcome half-century for the 22-year-old Abhishek Porel in his 3rd game this season. His 4th in the IPL. And having regaled you with how he's come through the system, there are many people that will be happy for him here tonight and hoping that he kicks on. He's a young talent. Quite a unique celebration. Oh, and the young players like Porel, who he came into the IPL after Rishabh Pant got into that accident a couple of seasons ago, to adapt to these roles, to be able to celebrate like this is what?
Yeah, it's awesome. Fulfilling the opportunity that has fallen on his lap, and with the great platform that this brilliant tournament presents, he will now be in demand for some time. Ten overs done in the run chase, 105 without loss.
And that might be a run out. No, it isn't. They've done it. RCB.
On JioStar, click here. Order your food, grab exciting discounts without missing a single ball. Match on, munch on.
The Chase Master is back. 900 in IPL cricket for Virat Kohli.
What a catch that is. You've just seen one of the greatest catches in IPL history.
Hasn't hit it, hasn't hit it. 50 and out. Ferreira takes a simple catch. The opening partnership finally broken.
Yes, and that's where I think Porel will have to get a little bit stronger mentally. 50 doesn't mean you've done your job. You've got to take your team home. It's a wild shot, this one. You can see that. Slower delivery, and he's just gone for the big one. And despite the fielder being there and long gone, simple catch taken by Donovan Ferreira. Is it the breakthrough that the Rajasthan Royals are waiting for? 105 for 1, and Porel's gone for 51.
प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच सिर्फ एक, लेकिन जियो हॉटस्टार पे T20 लीग देखते हुए हर कोई बन सकता है विनर ऑफ द मैच। जीतो धन धनाधन। मैच देखते हुए जीतो टैब पर जाओ, नए कॉन्टेस्ट खेलो, आसान सवालों के जवाब दो और जीतो धमाकेदार इनाम जैसे मोबाइल फोन और वाउचर्स। जीतो धन धनाधन।
Excellent shot here. Oh, the match is getting really interesting. So are the deals on JioStar. So why wait? On JioStar, click here. Order your food. Grab exciting discounts without missing a single ball. Match on, munch on.
'18-year-old Sahil Parak dynamic young player. His dad says that growing him up, he went through a strict, almost army-style regime that left no room for distractions in his growth as a player. No nonsense, business-like approach. His first game, he was yoked by a good one from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
Oh, just after reaching his half century, which I thought the celebration in rolling down his grip halfway was possibly symbolised. Job half done, but not necessarily so. Undone by a pace-off delivery, looking to cash in, just getting it off the toe, and Ferreira makes a simple enough catch by his standards.
You look at players like Sahil, Sunny, and we all talked about the well-published 109 versus Australia in a youth ODI in 2024. How much time do you give a teenager, we've talked about Suryavanshi, who's much younger, 15, to get themselves acclimated to this high-octane tournament?
It's a good question. It actually depends on your team's position as well. If your team is doing well, well, that's a Yorker. Gets an outside edge, so a lucky boundary over there. If your team is in a good position, then the team can look to experiment a little bit and give a younger player more opportunities. So the fact that despite his first innings being barely a delivery old, when he was bowled by, and this was another attempted Yorker by Rajesh. So that is what would happen. I think you would get, opportunities depending on the position of your team.
Young man from Maharashtra, 113 for 1.
Our whole universe was in a hot dense state than nearly 14 billion years ago. Expansion started the way the Earth began to cool. The autotrophs began at Julian developed dual the pyramids, math, science, history, fun, traveling, the history of that all started with a big bang.
The legacy for generations of young women to follow.
ICC Women's T20 World Cup starts 12th June.
Fastest 50 in IPL history. It's Muscle Patel.
They said they just love to chase, to know what they're going. Finale, I think. It was Finale, and he said, look, if a target's in front of me, I just have a better understanding of when I need to go hard, how hard I need to go.
Yeah, he also mentioned, Bish, that he plays better, makes bigger contributions after he gets off to a relatively slow start. It's not when he gets ahead of the game and goes crash bang wallop in the first 6 or 7 deliveries. And that was the instance yesterday at Eden Gardens against the Gujarat Titans. Took his time to get going by his standards and then got away. And I think when you look at accomplished players like Finn Allen, experienced international cricketers, still hungry to learn. And I relate that to your earlier question about teenagers coming in and getting opportunities in the IPL. I think Vaibhav Suryavanshi is an extraordinary case scenario. But for everybody else, it's about what your capacity to learn is. After you make that first mistake, are you learning game on game?
Wait.
Because those first couple of games can be a blur. They can also go your way, but very rarely do they go to perfection. So for coaches and scouts, it's looking at their ceiling in between those learning mistakes and opportunities. A bit like NFL quarterbacks in their first couple of games. Do they get hit? All right, how do they come back from it? There's no such thing as the perfect success story.
Oh, absolutely. I think, captains, coaches, everybody, the support staff is looking for temperament as well. How you react after a failure. Not everybody can be successful straight away. Do you work hard? Do you look to work on your weakness? What has got you out? All those things matter. How hard you work in the nets. What is your commitment to the team? All those factors.
It's a welcome return and confirmation, I suppose, of the form that he's shown all season, apart from the little dip in the last 3 games. 4th half century this season, +1 century. And listen to this, his 50th 50-plus score in all IPL. And he's only 5th on that list. Get Sunny and Owen guessing at who the 4 above him are. I'll give one guy played earlier today, Virat. Rohit Sharma in there as well. 121 for 1.
A must-win for KKR. Will MI stand in their way? It's now or never in Race to Playoffs. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m.
CSK Hunt Top 4. SRH Chase Top 2. It's now or never in the Race to Playoffs. Monday, 6:30 p.m.
High-quality innings from the captain, Shubman Gill.
.73 from 48 at 9.12. They're actually well behind where the Rajasthan Royals were at the same time. But Rajasthan Royals, from what they're 140 for 2 at the same point, from 160 for 2, they just came apart. 9 and over. What this will do is it'll dent Rajasthan Royals' hopes of getting to 16 points. So Rajasthan Royals have to keep their campaign of getting to 18 rather. The best they can do is 16. They'll have to keep their hopes alive. Archer comes back for a second burst. Catch dropped off him, a sitter early on. So many catches gone down this year.
And easy ones, simple ones. Another fine half-century from KL Rahul. His 5th of the season. He's got 100 as well. There you can see that 72 from 47 needed. Mr. Consistency. Most 50-plus scores in the IPL. David Warner is number 2. Kohli, of course, number 1. When you look at any statistics, batting statistics, Kohli will always be number 1. Shikhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma also in that group, who've got 50-plus scores.
little awkward. But he's just a young kid facing pace of this standard, I'd imagine, for the first time. And Jofra Archer's hurt bigger players.
Well, at one stage it looked as if he was looking to duck, get under the ball, and then he saw, luckily he hadn't taken his eyes off the ball, and so he was able to just fend it away. But yes, I think that is pretty quick, 145 kilometers per hour.
Gone outside edge. Archer comes back, picks up a wicket. We've got to be a little careful here, the Delhi Capitals. But the young man is gone for 9.
And you have to say that it's a previous ball that has got this wicket, because you can see how he's played this. He's not looking to get behind the line of the ball. He's moving away. You can see, look where his foot is, his front foot is. Front foot is going out. Yes, in this format of the game, there's always the excuse that, you know, you're looking to move away. But I do believe it's a previous ball that has got this wicket. 122 for 2. Parak has gone for 9.
All right, you people ready to have some fun? Wow, I'm on fire tonight.
And that might be a run out. No, it isn't. They've done it. RCB.
They might be. You couldn't say that about him for a better part of the season. And then after wickets had fallen early in their last game, got a very quick 50 with David Miller and produced a fantastic run chase win for the Delhi Capitals. So he's full of confidence. Still 72 of 45.
They continue to have a left-hander at the other end to KL Rahul. Sahil Parak, of course, was tested with pace by Jofra Archer. This was the delivery before the one that got him. This is the one that he got dismissed on. Caught behind to Dhruv Jurel. Just beaten for pace, rattled by pace. Couple of things, the batting. The bat as well, just as it's come down on the pace of Jofra Archer. Too high for a young man, delayed in that bat swing.
Oh, was in the air for a while. This is a fiery burst from Archer. And that required run rate, which was about 8.5, is now starting to feel the 10-run mark.
But Rajasthan need wickets. If they don't get wickets, they won't be able to stop Delhi from getting to that total.
7 overs after this. Archer will have 1, Milne will have 2. 1 to Brijesh Sharma, 1 to Yashraj Punja. They've got to get 2 out of Dasun Shanaka. Just 2 runs in this over so far. Excellent over. Last 30 balls, 35, 34 for 2, Delhi. 123 for 2 after 13. 71 now needed of 7. It's gone over 10 and over. And suddenly a few worries in the Delhi Capitals camp as we head into the Seat strategic timeout.
Experience the best of Hollywood.
The Harry Potter stories are this extraordinary phenomenon.
And action.
To be able to build at a scale like this, it's just a designer's dream.
Walking in and seeing the real train, you imagine yourself being a kid at Hogwarts.
You wait forever to do something that means that much to people. Here we go.
Let's go!
Fastest 50 in IPL history. It's Muscle Patel.
Experience the best of Hollywood.
Tell your neighbors. Tell your friends. The Big Bang Theory is here.
Penny.
Penny.
That's just wrong.
What a catch that is. You've just seen one of the greatest catches in IPL history.
In terms of getting the boundaries for the Delhi Capitals, together they started packing a punch. 105. The partnership between the two openers. Quality power play, quality opening stand. Abhishek Porel got to a half century. First of the season for him. And then he got out. That just opened the floodgates. KL Rahul has been very consistent, and Delhi Capitals require him to be as well. Farak departed to Jofra Archer, beaten by pace. Now it's Akshar Patel who's in the centre with his opening partner, KL Rahul, still requiring 71 of 42 balls.
Just to put things in perspective, the Rajasthan Royals at this point 152 for 2. Delhi Capitals 123, 29 behind. While end of the Seat Tire strategic timeout. Abhishek Porel is leading the Rupee on the go fours of the match with 7. At the moment, there's nobody who can go past him, so he's probably got this one covered. KL Rahul's got 3. This match is, I think this match is about to turn. They've got to be very careful, Delhi Capitals. It's on an edge. And increasingly, as this game goes on, the collapse that the Rajasthan Royals experience will come into focus. But it's gone to 10.24.
Absolutely, because losing those 3 wickets in that 1 over was something that really set them back. They could have got to maybe 220 otherwise. They look on the way to 220, then Parag gets out. And next thing you know, Donovan Pereira looking to play the pull shot of Mitchell Starc, gets out at long on. And then Ravi Singh bang in front, takes a review, and then before the review is decided, he's halfway there, halfway to the pavilion. So why take a review? You're wasting a review then, isn't it?
Just 1 run of the over. That was short and wide. KL Rahul probably had his eyes wide open, thinking there's a boundary coming my way. This match is well poised. This game is unpredictable. Your protection shouldn't be, so you can keep the celebration going with the same confidence this fan box brings. With Tata AIG, you're covered for every unexpected moment. Kyunki Tata AIG hai, to bharosa hai. 69 of 38. Once again, I was about to say the boundary not coming through. That is a gift. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, absolute gift to the opposition.
It was turning out to be such a good over till then, because it just conceded 2 runs till then, and maybe another run would have meant 3 runs only. Instead, it's now 6. The leg spinner bowling short to the left-hander means that the ball is always going to be taken for runs.
The boundary came after 18 balls. And in spite of that, this is a good over. Just 7 off it. 14 gone. It's 130 for do. 64 now needed of 6 overs.
The legacy for generations of young women to follow.
ICC Women's T20 World Cup starts 12th June.
High quality innings from the captain, Shubman Gill.
This broadcast is co-presented by Do More with Google Gemini in association with Google Pay. Sab thik hai.
The Chase Master is back. 900 in IPL cricket for Virat Kohli.
Good time to get Shanaka in. He needs to bowl a quiet over though. There is a fielder there. Right, KL Rahul in strike. He needs to get a move on. He was 44 of 27 balls. He's made 8 of his last 13.
And this is the time now that Rajasthan Royals have to up their fielding. They can't afford missed fielding. They cannot afford wild throws. If they want to win this game, they have to make sure that there aren't too many big overs left. This is the 15th over. So you have to make sure that you don't concede a 10-run over, because that is the required rate. If you keep it to about 8 runs and over, you're adding to the pressure.
They've been in this scenario earlier, Delhi Capitals. There will be memories of that game with the let go last moment.
I think he's called for 2 and he should get those easily. That's well played. I think for a while KL Rahul thought the danger was at Akshar Patel's end, but he makes his ground eventually. Fielder's Ravi Singh, mighty impressed with his speed on in the outfield.
Yes, excellent. Calls for 2 straight away. Akshar Patel is jogging. Now he decides to sprint back. Now KL was jogging. Ravi Singh is adding value. Earlier he had a massive throw, disturbed the furniture, but the ball went to the boundary, conceded 5 runs. But he's very quick.
'61 of 34. Oh, plays on! The set batter goes. Shanaka picks up a wicket. And much as we said about the Rajasthan Royals, you're starting to wonder about Delhi Capitals.
Well, he wasn't at his fluent best, KL Rahul. 56 of 42. This is the knuckle ball, comes slowly off the pitch, and that inside edge goes on to the stumps. 133 for 3 in the 15th over. KL Rahul, 56 of 42 deliveries.
Experience the best of Hollywood.
I need a new identity.
Why?
12 men killed my family, and I'm gonna find them. And I'm gonna kill them. All of them.
Someone needs to find her. Make an example of her. Put a bullet in her head.
Everything has a price.
Experience the best of Hollywood.
Big Bang character prototype, Penny.
Oh my God, you look so smart and hot.
Characteristic physical beauty. Do it.
Did she do it yet?
The Big Bang Theory.
Tristan Stubbs is the new batter. Right, as he called for 2 here, they should get it. No, says Akshar. Don't think he's got much time to get off to a big start here. It normally takes time, 10 or 11 balls. That is Ravi Singh is holding his hamstring. He's very quick in the outfield. Already 2 subs in. There's Yashasvi Jaiswal, Vaibhav Suryavanshi both out.
What is it about Indian youngsters getting these hamstring injuries? We already had a couple who are out of the tournament because of hamstring injuries.
Right, he's gone off the field too. Right, all you guys, Rajasthan Royals, get your kit on. Ravi Bishnu is already on the field. So is Aman Rao Perala from Hyderabad. Right, he got hold of that. Now that sound is something the Delhi Capitals wanted to hear.
Another slower delivery, another half pitcher, and another 6. The slower delivery is a lot more effective if it's a little further up. It can deceive the batter, but halfway down the pitch, you're giving the batter all the time in the world. It would be interesting actually to do a stats review of how effective the short pitch slow delivery has been.
Maybe hurried up a little on him. Now, will they get the overthrow? They will.
And this is another aspect of modern cricket. There's no chance of a run out, yet the fielder throws. He's considered an extra run when it's a tight match.
Would have been added 2 more runs, so 12 came off that over. It's 142 now, with 52 needed of the last 5.
Experience the best of Hollywood.
The dead do not wish to be forgotten.
I will never forget what happened. It is seared to my mind.
I'm gonna kill them. All of them.
If you let your rage take over, you will lose.
You stay on this path, and you will pay in ways you can't imagine.
Go do what young people do. Have a life.
Avenging my family is my life.
Fastest 50 in IPL history. It's Muscle Patel.
Finest finishers in the game. Still 35 going on 36 in good form. I think what the arrival of Abhishek Porel has done is it's allowed the Delhi Capitals to play their 4 best overseas players. The 4 best overseas players are Miller and Stubbs and Gideon Stark. Then they're building their team around it.
The slow delivery is a little further pitched up, pitching outside leg stump, so it would have been not out. Look at that. Is there a realistic chance of a run out? See, the batter has reached the crease comfortably. He's standing. And yet, look at that. No wonder the Rajasthan captain is upset. Every run matters here.
The other thing to look at was he would have realized when he threw that there was no one backing up, because the next fielder was that far back. So if he missed, the single was on. And at that time, he could have bailed out of his throw.
Exactly. All the more reason for him not to have thrown.
Another misfield. This time it's the captain. We've seen something that so rarely appears in a T20 game. They took 3.
They took 3 in a smallish ground, the Ferozshah Kotla cricket ground, largely due to this misfield by the captain. It's one of those scenarios that Riyan Parag would not want to miss. Putting that pressure, sustaining that pressure.
I was just looking at Sangakkara. The gum in his mouth is bearing the brunt of his temper. You cannot misfield. You don't have 100 runs in the bank. You only have 50, now 48. Oh dear, don't lip read.
Always a plus to have two fresh legs at the crease. So Stubbs was ready for the third one.
Intelligent investing, as we've been telling you, is like cricket, because not every ball can be a six. Patience wins the match. So start small, think long term. The power of intelligent investing. Every single game in the Tata IPL is showing up one thing to all the young people watching this and everybody else. Matches are being lost by catches that are dropped. We saw that yesterday. Finn Allen is put down twice. He wins the game. That's a freebie. That's another freebie. Tally of freebies going up.
Yes, that would have been just 1 run for the wide. Now, with the run taken by the batters, it's 2 runs to the total. Jurel's normally very reliable. Maybe concentration just gone for the moment.
Yeah, the odd bounce also, just in front of him. You do associate safe pair of hands with Dhruv Jurel, though.
Remember, KL Rahul is put down on 0. Easiest of easy catches you will get. Straight back pass, gets a hand to it. And what I would urge all these young coaches and academies sprouting up in all the small towns in India, who are throwing up these fantastically gifted batters and occasionally bowlers, please teach your kids that fielding is a matter of pride. You cannot have young players coming in and not being the best fielders in the side. Just got a hand to it, not a catch. Too difficult. Very often the fielder is the most popular member of the side. There is a fielder there. In spite of all that, 9 came off the over. So it's 151 for 3 and 43 needed of the last 4 overs.
The Chase Master is back. 900 in IPL cricket for Virat Kohli.
Here we go.
Let's go!
High quality innings from the captain, Shubman Gill.
This game is probably tilting towards the Delhi Capitals at this stage, but it is still open. This is a big over from Jofra Archer. He knocks over a batter, goes under 6 and over. All of a sudden you're looking at 11s and 12s from round the wicket. Yeah, the keeper will go up because the signal is for a wide. Another freebie. Rajasthan Royals, the one team that had the option, or opportunity rather, of going up to 18 points. 18 guarantees qualification, as we've seen with RCB. 2 reviews available. They've taken a review for a wide. They lose today 16. I think 16 was still a good
We have a player review
tally.
for a caught behind. Original decision is not out. I've checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please.
None of the fielders seem interested in looking at the replay.
Okay, ball appears to be passing close to the bat as well as the thigh pad. Can we confirm with Ultra Edge, please? Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Keep it rolling, please. Yeah, clear gap, flat line as the ball passes the body as well. Satisfied, no bat or thigh pad involved. Amit, you can stay with your not out decision. You're on screen signal now.
An attempt to bluff the umpire has ended up costing them a review. 42 of 24 now. Just a single. Where is this game in your opinion, Bish Morgs?
Yeah, I think it's Delhi Capitals to lose, to be honest. They're in a really strong position. Two batters who are just established at the crease, still batting to come. I would imagine that something needs to go wrong in order for them to fall short. Well, the likes of David Miller in next. The world-class finisher has done that for a number of years. Then behind him, Ashutosh Sharma. Plenty of quality to come, but we have seen stranger things happen. The Rajasthan Royals will believe that if another wicket can create an opportunity to build more pressure.
It's in the air. It is a brilliant, brilliant catch. Yashasvi Jaiswal has come off the dugout. Why was he there in the first place? And he's run a long way to pick up a catch. And this game is even more open than it was. It's Tristan Stubbs on the way back now.
Well, it's exactly the reason that Archer has been reintroduced into this game earlier than expected. Good decision, and it pays off. It's come off the toe of the bat. And a good catch running forward from Yashasvi Jaiswal. The coach appreciates it, given a few unforced errors in the field for the Royals. Stubbs goes for 4, 153 for 4.
Want to take your brand to the next level? Advertise on Jio Hotstar to reach millions of engaged viewers every single day. With Jio Hotstar Self-Serve, advertising is fully in your control. Set up your campaign in minutes, choose your goals, and reach the right audience with smart targeting. Make every ad count. Sign up now. Run your ads your way with Jio Hotstar Self-Serve.
The legacy for generations of young women to follow.
ICC Women's T20 World Cup starts 12th June.
What a catch that is! You've just seen one of the greatest catches in IPL history.
David Miller, once he retires from the game, he'll get a job as a firefighter. That's what he does every time he comes in with bat in hand. Archer steaming. Ooh, once again, ball hit bat. This is such a good spell.
Well, this was fast, real fast for an opening delivery. But let's take a look at the wicket. Correction, this ball, this is not what you want to face first up. You've been sitting in the dugout for the last 16.3 overs. Your heart rate is down. I guarantee you his heart rate won't be down any longer. That'll certainly wake you up. That is the power of being a fast bowler. Upwards of 148 kilometers per hour.
I've heard some of the best batsmen say the best way to play a fast bowler is from the non-strikers in. The slash! Oh, it just spins away from Jaiswal. His initial movement was as if he thought he could reach the ball, and then it just spun away from him. Crucial boundary hit for Akshar Patel.
Yeah, slight misjudgment, but you can't fault the intention. Just goes behind square. The fielder is dead on square, but he tries to go for the catch, so runs directly at the ball, and the ball just spins on from Jaiswal.
2 balls left in this spell from Archer. Do you think he could sneak one more? Everything over 140 kilometers an hour. Looked for the Yorker. Miller finds himself back at the firing line.
Well, not where you want to be. Now, here is the wicket, just through the shot. Premeditation down, gets into a good position. That is a brilliant catch. Running forward at full pace, keeps his head still, and under pressure, keeps Rajasthan in the game.
Last ball of Archer's spell. He's got 2 for 35 so far.